Sitting out here, right, in my yard, right, and I was like in the giving, like, like foundations and stuff like that, because I'm creating some foundations. And it's like the more a person give into a foundation is the more you can, you can do. You know what I mean? You got more power to do, and there's more power when a person gives more. Now, the person that gives a little, right? Now, if everybody gave a little, right, it's like you can feed like a multitude. You know what I'm saying? So Jesus, like using Jesus as a parable when he said he fed a multitude. When Jesus, the metaphors of what Jesus in the 66 books, what he was saying was, if you give a little, right, you can feed like the land. Like you can really, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we need to structure some stuff here in America, you know what I'm saying? Like, where the people, control some stuff too, other than the government. I mean, no disrespect to the government, but we can't just depend on the government to be, our first response. Even though the government's for hire, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, you know what I mean? Because the government, there's a price tag. When the government, gets in operation, there's a cost for that operation. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't want to have the cost keep costing me, and I just want to pay for, what's the cost of me owning this, and then okay, well, I got this equipment to take care of this stuff, so this equipment is here taking care of this. You know what I mean? So, like I said, there's a lot of ways of going about it. Like I said, if I was over there in Texas, which my heart and my soul and my mind is definitely there, in the wanting to extend, knowledge and wisdom, but you know what I'm saying? Like my cleanup would be different. You know what I mean? I would want the community. I would want everything around it. You know what I mean? Like I would run different type of shifts, and we'll be, doing certain things. And you know what I mean? It's like you got to have some type of coordination and you know, in first response. Like I said, you gotta, the damage shit. You know what I mean? It's definitely smart to stay in your property and not to evacuate, because if you leave your home, like I said, it's gonna be longer. Definitely the looters. You know what I mean? Like I said, they don't think it ain't systematically designed for it. Leave and you can't go back, and all of a sudden you go back. What happened? Oh well, it I don't know. Yeah, okay. But my point saying is, like I said, we gotta, like if everybody was working together, the equipment was down there. Even like, the counties, had to, loan, 20, I mean, equipment that it could run 24 hours, like nonstop. You know what I mean? The people could bring that shit to the middle of the road, the damaged shit. You know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean? Like I said, the last cleanup is, you know what I mean? Like I said, yard cleanup. And like I said, when you're doing the construction, you could be doing the yard cleanup. Like I said, the street cleanup. But like I said, like with the material in a disaster like that, when you call it a state of emergency, the state of emergency meaning like, the building costs of like labor or material. I would find a way where I could just pay for material, and then labor. Like I said, there would be enough people wanting to donate support, like Habitat of Humanity, people learning trades. And it's like you can do so much in a situation like that. You can run like little, what I'm saying, you can learn something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can learn something. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, in that situation, like I said, it's real easy. You just, you tear the damaged sheetrock, the water damaged sheetrock, like 12 feet. I mean, excuse me, 12 inches above the water, damaged, in case it's mildew. You know what I'm saying? You tear it down, and like I said, you go back and you re-sheetrock that. Whatever you got to do, you measure it, boom. You know what I mean? Put it in place and just nail it, boom, 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 boom. You got one tape, boom, boom, boom. But you got to paint it up. And you got to put the molding on it, and you got to put the carpet, or if you know what I'm saying, if you got that laminated flooring, that shit got to get tore up, because like I said, water damage shit, that shit is finished. If you got tile, sometimes, most likely you going to if you going to change your kitchen and your carpet and your kitchen, the whatever, the laminated kitchen floor, and in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna tear the bathroom up too. You know what I mean? Even if it's okay. I mean, I'm just saying, think about it. Ain't no sense of leaving it. You know what I mean? I'm a fix everything and leave that left over or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you got an opportunity to fixing what you need to get fixed up in your house. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's just molding. Like I said, the electrical, about the electrical outlets and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? To replace the outlet and stuff like that, that's real simple. You know what I mean? Letting it dry out and stuff like that. Like I said, it doesn't transmit like that. Um, but like I said, you got to do mold. You got to do the mold inspection. You know, mold inspection is like I said, you got to put a certain amount of 1 cup of bleach to a gallon of water, and you got to spray that shit down on the wood, and you know what I'm saying, get that mildew, get that stuff out, get that smell out of it. What else you got to do? Shit, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? You might got a damaged door or something like that. You know what I mean? You can replace your front door because you know what I'm saying. Who wants a damaged front door? Put a new front door in your house. You know what I'm saying? About windows and stuff like that. Well, then again, if it's up to the window sills and it's window sill damages, if it's window damages, well, guess what? Get windows on the first layer of your house. Rest of the house, you know, stuff they got to get painted and stuff. Well, that's a part of the process of rebuilding, restructuring your house. But then again, like I said, you guys can be setting up little crews of guys, and you guys just going over there. And you can be spraying the house damn near. You can spray damn near a house in damn near 2 hours. If you got the right guys over there setting up ladders, know how to set up this stuff, and you got a guy over there spraying, spraying to stuff them people in and out. Like I said, it ain't no joke. I was taught that stuff, you know what I mean? I was taught to work as a team, but I was, you know, taught to instruct. You know, you give instructions on what, you know, the project, what we're dealing with, and, you know, what we're dealing with right now. You know, like I said, if everybody brought their hammer and brought what they had, you know what I'm saying, they handle what we got to handle, it'd be done real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we go in there and just, but you need someone in there video recording, making sure someone ain't in your house doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's kind of like touchy in that situation. But listen, man, I'm only over here trying to find some solutions. But like I said, if I was giving it to my foundation of choice, you know what I'm saying, the ones that give, right? The ones that give, right? You know what I mean? Like, once you see what it gives back into, like it's kind of like, you know, well, it's kind of like, you know, it doesn't, the honor and the medal that of its giving, it gives back, and it gives back to its people. You know what I mean? Like I said, it ain't about me living off of it or needing a dollar to live off of it. No, it's about getting a dollar to these folks. You know what I'm saying? So that means whoever needs it and finding something for these kids to do. You know what I mean? And some type of, you know what I mean, where they got some type of how can I say, some type of mentorship. You know what I mean? Where it ain't no conflict, or we don't like him because he got a new pair of sneakers on, or he got on something new. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta find means and ways to take care of these kids. That's how I'm looking at it.